What's going on, time, man? Welcome back to the PSN Command Now with your boy Tom, back with another video. AUTG, or the God, Father God's right now, God's open doors, appear with all you wonderful people. In Jesus, on my name, pray, man. Today's video got another one for y'all. This is day 11 recap of Washington Commanders training camp. Very interesting day today. Not too much going on, but these are some tweets from some content creators and beat writers I want to talk about today. So let's get right into today's recap. Shout out to Bleeding BNG, my guy Jalen Morgan. He tweeted this. Chris Russell just said Emmanuel Force has been a blanket on everybody he had to cover. That's good news, man. Happy to hear that. Like I said, I'm not the biggest Emmanuel Force fan, but he is a Commander, so I do wish him great pastures, and I wish him to continue to progress and continue to get better as a cornerback in the National Football League. I like what I've been hearing lately, especially the PBUs he got on Terry over the weekend before he had his injury. So happy to see. Jack Selby tweeted this, that Chris Paul and Sadiq Charles are splitting reps at left guard. Not surprised here. Sadiq Charles is back at practice, which is good to hear. But I do think if Sadiq Charles continue to have these like lingering injuries he cannot heal from, Chris Paul will take that bull by the horns and take that job. But hopefully Sadiq can get together, man. This is year 4 for him. It's make or break year for him. And I hope he can step up and make some plays, because if he doesn't step up and be a good blocker for this team, he won't be here next year. So hopefully Sadiq can get it together. This is a very interesting tweet here from Matthew Paris. Jacoby Brissett received his first team reps of camp. Now he's out there with the twos, but briefly worked with the first team offensive line receivers. Curtis Samuel's there as well. Good to hear that Curtis Samuel seems all healthy for the most part. Tate is a pretty light day though, so good to see that he is back though, and back out there making plays with his team. And as for the Jacoby Brissett first team reps, it's good to see that he's actually getting first team reps, because we might need this case if Sam gets hurt, but do not be concerned about if you're a Commanders fan. Emmanuel Force groin is participating in team drills, which aren't full speed today, no pads, and Logan Thomas' calf is not at practice. This was Nikki Javala. No surprises here from Logan Thomas. A calf strain is something that's going to take a while to heal. I would not be surprised if Logan Thomas did not play in the first preseason game versus the Cleveland Browns. As for Emmanuel Forbes, I do expect him to play. I would sit him out. I would sit him out to make sure his groin's 100%. But if he's actually participating in team drills, he'll probably go ahead and play. So good to see, though. We'll see how he looks against different receivers than our receivers. Rivero St. Juice's growth this offseason, a lot of confidence. Yes, he looks very, very, very confident now. And he looks the part. He's very physical, very lengthy, very strong corner, and a guy that can really, really lock up dudes. He's not going to give you a bunch of interceptions, but what he's going to do is go ahead and lock up receivers. And that's what I'm looking for my CB1. And that fans with St. Juice is going to be our CB1. So it's good to hear, and it's good to see. So shout out to St. Juice. Continue to progress, Ben. I don't like the fact you did what you did with Cole Turner, but all is forgiven. Just continue to make plays and continue to be the guy that we want you to be. This next tweet from Zach Selby tweeted, Rivera said De'Ami Brown really stepped up his game, and because of that, the head coach feels that Brown can fill in the role as a bigger receiver on the depth chart. Now, we know our top 3 receivers are Curtis Samuel, Jahan Dotson, of course, Terry McLaurin, but De'Ami Brown's going to see a lot more run this year. I believe that De'Ami's going to make a lot more plays this year. He's with his former college quarterback in Sam Howell, and I think that's going to go ahead and help him continue to progress as a wide receiver in the National Football League. On the final wide receiver spots, Rivera said there'll be a lot of determining factors by a variety of factors. First, which is position flexibility. The position flex, you know how it is with Ron. Ron is super big on position flexibility, but I think also, can they play special teams? How good are their hands? What are their strengths? What are their weaknesses? And what are we missing from our receiver group? That'd be probably the biggest thing that we're thinking about here. I think guys coming along, Mitchell Tinsley, Dax Milne, even Marcus Kemp as well. So keep that in mind. Final tweet for today. Washington head coach Ron Rivera said punter Tress Way has some tightness in his lower back. Rivera said Way will play in his first preseason game. They're working out 2 punters today, one who kicks right foot and the other kicks left footed. Now, Tress Way is a very important part of our team. You know, at one point he was one of our best players on our team, and he's just super critical to our success. So, Tress, get better, man. That's going to do it for me for today's video. Like, comment, subscribe to PSN Commands Network. Follow to the Instagram. Got my brother down in the description. Take it easy. Be blessed. Until next time. Peace.